Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We're gonna be doing a little mukbang with Chinese food with my friends. And we're gonna be telling like our scary like stories that we have experienced. So I'm gonna start out with my story. My story involves me being at my dad's apartment down in Pasadena. And he lives in an apartment, it's like a townhome. So my dad So my dad lives in a apartment complex slash townhomes where like the residents are basically old people, like seniors. You know, old people die in those apartments because, you know, some of them just have heart attacks, some of them just like, you know, just pass away while like sleeping, shit like that. Okay, so there was this one day, it was a Saturday, and my dad was working the whole day. And I remember that I had went out, did my little errands. I came back, it was like 5 already. It was like when like the sun was already like setting down. I cooked, made some huevo because I was hungry. And I was eating, you know, watching my videos or whatever. And when I was done, I washed my plate and then I put it in a drying rack. And there was no plates in there. And then them drying racks, they be having like little like stands so you can put them on so, you know, the water can drip down. I made sure it was fucking sitting there. And so I was going to my room, and then I was like, you know what, because I turned off the light now. I was like, you know what, let me turn the light back on because I don't want my dad to get home and then like for it to be dark. So it was like, you know, it was like 7, but mind y'all, I left the light on and then I left my plate standing up in the drying rack. And I went back to my room and I started playing my little video game. And I was playing for a good like hour. And then I fucking hear someone fucking with the plates, like it sounded like this, like that, like
the plates hitting each other.
Like, yeah, like something fucking hitting. And so I was like, oh, like my dad's home. He's probably like making himself something to eat or something. When I stopped playing, I step out. Well, like I go up to my door room, and when I open it, the lights are fucking off. And when I tell y'all, like my heart sunk. A bitch was scared. I was fucking scared. I was like, oh fuck. Like I was like,
wait, what lights turned off?
the light that I left off of the kitchen.
As you walked in, the light turned off?
No, when I opened the door, the lights were off.
Oh.
And I left them on.
Oh. Okay.
And so I got scared because I was like, okay, there's 2 things. Either ghost. I was hoping it was the ghost. And because like the second like thought, it was like someone's fucking robbing. You know, like the lights were off. I hear like the plates moving. I'm like, damn, someone's fucking like trying to.
I feel like that's scarier than a ghost.
Yeah, so that's why I was like I was praying for a ghost.
Rather than being robbed.
Yeah, because like, bitch, the fuck am I gonna do to this fucking robber? Like, I don't got no weapon. So I closed the fucking door. And I locked it because I got scared. I was not about to go out there and like.
You just went back inside your room?
Yeah, because I was not about to go out there and like investigate or whatever. So the first thing I do is I call my dad. I call my dad and I'm like, "Pa," I was like, "Are you home?" And he said no. And I'm like, "You didn't come home and like in the kitchen or something and like left?" And he's like, "No, he's still like at that place that he's working at." So that's when I was like, "Oh fuck, like, you know, someone's fucking in here." And then I was like, okay, and I didn't tell him because he don't believe in that shit. So he's gonna be like, "Oh, like no, it's nada." But like, bitch is something, like there's something in there. After I hung up, I called these bitches, but they don't answer. They were drinking, they didn't answer, so I was like, okay, fuck, so let me call my cousin. Cause I just wanted to talk to someone so like I can feel like someone was there with me. And so I was talking with my cousin, and then after like a good like 5 minutes, I was like, you know what, fuck it, like I'm gonna step out and I'm gonna like investigate. I turned the lights back on, and I was like, okay, like what the fuck, like what was the whole dish noise or whatever. And so I find that the dish fucking fell. And so that scared me more because I was like, alright, you know, like, who the fuck's gonna be dropping the plate? I go to my dad's room and I go to his restroom, his closet. Like, I check every single room in the little apartment and no one's there. So I was like, okay, good thing it's like not someone trying to rob. But then it's like, okay, like, I don't know, it's probably a fucking ghost. Cause like explain to me how the plate's gonna fall. If it was like set up like, you know, like acomodado bien.
Yeah, and there was no other place.
No. And then how are the lights gonna turn off? There still wasn't like a shortage or anything. Like the light switch was like off.
And they're not like those censored lights?
No, it's like switches. After that, I was like, fuck this. I'm gonna lock my room. I'm gonna lock my door. I was also thinking like it's probably like those like the old people, like the people that live in the apartments, like they're probably like retracing their steps.
Like I heard sometimes like when people die, they relive their like how they
How they
died or like sometimes it's how they die if it's like really traumatic or something like that. Or sometimes they just live their life still like if they weren't dead.
Yeah, like that was like my only like really like scary, you know, like oh shit moment.
So you didn't find out what it was?
No, I mean obviously it's a ghost. Because I mean like who else is gonna turn off the light?
Yeah.
And like how the fuck is the plate gonna fall? And it's a townhome, so the townhome is like a house, like it's in the fucking cement. Like there's no movement, like the houses next door can't fucking move the whole fucking wall. And like they can't fucking turn off the light, you know what I mean? It's like a house, like bitch.
It's not like an apartment where like if you hear people upstairs.
Upstairs, yeah. So it's like bitch. There's like no explanation for that.
This one time, oh my god, did I tell you about this story?
What?
So this one time, my mom, she said that, you know, back in the day, she was arguing with my dad. You know, they argue a lot. So they were arguing one night, and my dad always comes home at like 12 or 11 at night.
Because of work.
And so she would wait for him, and she said that it was a time where, you know, me and my brother were already asleep. And at the time, I guess it was in the kitchen, and she had a TV there. And the TV, out of nowhere, like, it started going staticky. And it was already, like, I think at this time...
Wait, the TV was on and it just went to static?
It was on and then it went to static. I'm for sure she said it was past 12 already. Because my dad used to come home pretty late. Like, he used to work at Fridays as a cook, and he would come home like 2 in the morning sometimes. She said the TV started going staticky, and then she said that she turned it off, and I think she said that it turned back on or something like that.
Bitch, Hannah, there's like some type of like grudge.
Like whenever she told me this, I actually got really scared. Because she said that it went. She turned it off and it turned back on, and that she turned it off again, and that she turned it on, and that I think at the very end, like she said that it turned to static and then it went all red. Like
what?
It went all fucking red, and that she saw like a face, like a scary face in that bitch. And that at the end she just like went to sleep and like waited for my dad in her room. Okay, back when I was little and back in the day, you know, we were poor, so we never had our own bed, and we used to sleep with my mom and dad. And it was like a queen size bed, but we never like slept like normal. We slept like long ways, like sardines. It's always my dad. Okay, how do I explain it? My dad, my mom, me, and then my brother was on like the headboard. So it's like, you know, we're all sleeping together. And this one night, I wake up in the middle of the night out of nowhere, and I've never had any problems sleeping or shit. Like, so I just woke up and I opened my eyes. And I see like this like witch bitch just looking at me all fucking scared.
Oh, you told me about that.
Yeah, this is the reason why I do not sleep with the lights completely off, because like I just feel like in my heart like I'm gonna see that shit again. So it wasn't like no sleep paralysis because I could move and talk, but I was just too scared to like move the other way. But I remember like opening my eyes and seeing it, and I remember closing them like so like tight. I was scared, and so I started like calling out for my brother because he was next to me. You know, me being a little kid, I was like, hey, like, can you hug me? Because I was scared. And I don't know, obviously if he like, no, he's supposed to be on this side of me, but it was like that night it was like my dad, my mom, me, the witch bitch, and my brother. And
wait,
so,
but which way were you facing?
Towards the headboard.
Towards her brother.
Oh,
Towards my brother. That's why I was like, oh, like, can you hug me? And so obviously if he comes and finds me and hugs me, like,
that thing's gonna
I don't know, like
disappear,
like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, the thing that scared me the most is that he woke up and he was like, yeah, where are you at? And I'm like, I'm right here. He's like, where are you at? I was like, I'm right here. And he never found me on that bed. But we were like, it was like a tiny ass bed.
And your eyes were still closed?
Bitch, and there's like 4 people there.
I never opened my eyes. I mean, I never opened my eyes when I was calling for him, but like I would open it like you know, like
Squinting,
like so like really tiny, because the shit was so fucking scary. It was just like looking at me, staring at me, and it had like the face would never change.
And it was smiling, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
Yeah, I
just
know.
like
yeah, just staring at me like that. And I remember I was like going like this to my mom, pero no se despertaba, and I was like, fuck. And then yeah, after that I just like closed my eyes and like I think I just ended up falling asleep. One I think is the one that scarred me for life because I do not sleep with the lights off. I sleep with my closet light on.
Yeah.
But anyways, okay, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Go ahead and subscribe, like, go ahead and share. Go ahead and tell everyone to subscribe because a bitch is trying to get to 1K subscribers, you know.